Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel for my final thoughts video on Ninjago season 13, Master of the Mountain. So since I finished all of my episode reviews on the season, today this will be my unscripted video of me sharing my final thoughts of this season, so sit back and enjoy the video. So I think that season 13, Master of the Mountain, is a really awesome and amazing season. I really like it much more than season 11 because I'm not really a big fan of season 11, and I definitely think it's way more better than season 12. I think that season 12 is a good season, but I don't think it's really that memorable, and also I feel like that there was stuff left out and there was stuff missing, and also there wasn't really that much development and change with the ninja. But then with this season, a lot of people wanted to see the old Ninjago, and which this season delivered. With also having a lot of backstory and stuff, which I really loved, and also with this finally being Cole's focus season, because we've been waiting to see Cole focus season for a long time, and then we finally get to see, and I think this is Cole's best season yet, and his best role in Ninjago yet, alongside with season 8. So I think it's awesome to finally see Cole to be the main focus for this season. So here I will discuss the episodes and also discuss some of the characters and stuff. So first with episode 1, the premiere of the season, I thought it was fine. I didn't really like the premiere that much, but I did really like it a little bit still. I didn't really like the episode. I thought the premiere was weak as a premiere, but I still thought it was an okay episode. I thought them introducing Wu's arc in the episode was really cool too, and how they introducing it and showing that he's sometimes needed, and the ninjas still do need him as that mental push and stuff. So I do really like that, and how they introduce like his arc for the season. Episode 12 was cool too. We get to see them introduce Princess Vania and also King Vangelis, and then we also get to see Cole get captured in the episode. So I thought that was a way more better episode than episode 1. Episode 3 was a decent fine episode. I thought it was fine. I didn't really like of how the ninja got defeated so easily by the Skull Sorcerer, because before they were destroying his army of skeletons and then they just get surrendered so easily. So I don't really like that. Episode 4 was way more better with them introducing some backstory with the two blades of deliverance and stuff. So I do really like that, and some of the animation with it was awesome too, and how they get to show some of the geckos and the monsters rivalry is really good too. So I really liked episode 4. It was definitely a great episode. Episode 5 I didn't really like. It was just a fine episode. I thought that everything was going too fast. It was just too fast to show some of the things. I didn't really like Jay. He was a little bit weird and stuff. I'll talk about Jay now. I didn't really like, he didn't really pay attention that much and stuff, and he didn't seem like the normal Jay a little bit, but he was still fine. But I guess that season 12 was just his season, so I thought Jay was just fine. Then as for Nia, I thought she was cool as well. She was just a normal Nia from season 6, from Skybound, the normal loving Nia that we all know. So that she was great for the season. Then for Marissa, I thought she was okay. She was a little bit annoying, but I think she's a decent character. As for episode 6, we get to see like the Mino creature and stuff with Kai and Zane. I think it was an alright episode. I didn't really like how the Mino fight scene resembled the dragon pit scene and everything, so I didn't really like that much. But I think Zane and Kai's relationship is pretty cool too, and I think the Chancellor is a decent character. And I think Kai also acting like the normal Kai that we all know is very awesome. So I really like of how Kai is going back to his old self, and also Zane was fine throughout the season as well. I thought he was a normal Zane that we all know, and I'm happy that we're seeing him this time because we didn't really get to see him that much in season 12. So it's really cool that we get to see more of Zane. Episode 7 was a good episode too, with them introducing the identity of the Skull Sorcerer, which is King Vangelis, Princess Vania's father. And I kind of like that. I kind of wish that his reveal of his identity was later through the season, and I also kind of wish that it was Klaus. But I still think it's alright and everything. But I think that his reveal was done good in the episode. So I thought episode 7 was a good episode. Episode 8 and 9 were alright episodes. I didn't really like them that much. I thought the anime in episode 9 wasn't really that good. It didn't really seem like that anime. It kind of felt like 2D animation. Then as for episode 8, I thought that was fine. I thought there was just too much falling and stuff. Then as for episode 10, I thought that was a really good episode because we finally get to see the flashback scene between young Cole and Cole's mother, which is very good. Because basically, we get to see why Cole's mother is dying. She's probably dying of a sickness, and it's good that she's dying in a normal way, kind of like how Dr. Julian dies of his age, and how she's dying of like as a normal person. It kind of sounds a little weird, but at least they didn't just make her die, like saying that Skull Sorcerer killed her or she fell off the cliff of Shintaro. So it's good that they're killing her off, like they killed her as a normal person. And I feel like a lot of fans will relate to that, like in real life. So I think them just like her dying of a sickness is way more better than her like dying by the Skull Sorcerer or her falling off the cliff, which kind of sounds weird, but I still think it's very good. And I think this flashback scene between young Cole and his mother was very good too. I thought the episode was very enjoyable. Then as for episode 11, I thought that was a great episode too. It was cool how we got to see the skull, how we got to see Griffbringer get resurrected in this episode and chase down the ninja, geckos, and Muns. So that was really cool too. I also think the ninja getting the rest of their season 13 suits in this season are really cool, which they call the hero suits, but I'm not really a big fan of the season 13 suits. But I think of how they look in the show are much more better than how they look in minifigure form. But I think that episode 11 was a great episode. As for episode 12, I thought that was a good episode as well. I like of how the ninja, how the Upply discover the burst and stuff at the Earth Temple and stuff, and then we basically get to see Cole struggle. And I really like the line at the end with Wu and Cole of how we get to see Wu say to Cole that ninja never quit and masters never quit. So episode 12 was really cool as well. Episode 13, we get to see what happened last time with the ninja being hunted down by Griefbringer, which is really cool. I thought that this episode was a really great one as well, and I think the fight scene in the episode was really cool too. I really like of how we got to see the geckos and Muns to bring peace between each other and not let the ninja do everything. So I think that the ninja not doing everything is much more better, but I think that's cool. As for episode 14, I think that was cool, and how we got to see the Firestone mech in action and how we got to see Cole piloted. And also I think the fight scene was okay at the end. I thought that they should have made things better near the end of how we got to see everything go back to normal with the guards trusting Vanya at the end, but they didn't end it off like that, which I didn't really like. But I think that episode 14 was a really good episode. So it was good that we got to see the finale get split up into two halves and not being all rushed in one final episode. So that was good. So now I'll talk about some of the rest of the characters. So I think Princess Vanya was a really great episode, and I think she was definitely really good in the last two episodes. And sometimes through the episodes, I thought she was a little bit annoying, but I think she improved throughout the season, and I think she's definitely a cool character and definitely a great one. As for Lloyd for the season, it was good that he wasn't like a main focus again like he was like since season 8 to season 11, like a little bit of 12 a little bit, but it was good that he took a back seat a little bit and he wasn't like a focus. But I thought Lloyd was a good character in this season. Like I thought he was funny and stuff, like I thought he was a little bit funny in some of the background stuff and everything, but I thought Lloyd was pretty funny and a good character. As for the Skull Sorcerer, I think he was pretty cool as well. I thought that he was a good villain and he definitely fits his role of being an evil villain, like a pure evil. Like apparently he's not gonna be the most evil villain yet, but the most evil villain yet is actually coming by the writers instead, so that's pretty interesting. So probably season 14 will have the most evil villain yet, but I think he definitely fits that role of being very evil. I think his ending wasn't really that great too. Like I thought that the Unagami's ending is much more better than the Skull Sorcerer's ending, but I think that the Skull Sorcerer is a much more better character and a better villain than Unagami. And it's good that we didn't get to see a villain get all redeemed and good at the end. So it was good that the Skull Sorcerer didn't get redeemed at the end of the season and he still seems like all evil and stuff. So that's really cool, and I thought that the Skull Sorcerer fits well as a pure evil villain. So I think he's definitely a good villain. As for Cole, I thought Cole was a good character too for the season because, of course, it's his focus season and we all loved Cole as a character. And finally, we get to see his season, and I think that this season boosted his character and stuff as a really good character. And I think his character and everything got much more better now for that he had his own season. And I think that Cole needed his own season to boost his character for more people to like him more. And everyone, like I said, everyone liked his character and loved his character, but I think it was good that they boosted his character to and make his character more relatable and more better. So I really enjoyed Cole, and I'm so happy that he got his own season. But I will have to rate this season a 9 out of 10 because I thought this was an absolutely great season, and I really enjoyed this season, and I think it was a very awesome one, and I think it definitely delivered from what we wanted from the season. But thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and share your thoughts of the season in the comments, and tell me what you guys think of this season, and I will see you all in the next video.